Goddamn technical difficulties.
Guys, we got to start over. This is not recorded.
I didn't push record.
I did not press record on this motherfucker. I hope you guys don't have to work tomorrow.
So this is a pretty glorious episode. A lot of good things happened during this season. But this is the season finale episode with one of the bigger local bands that we've had that I know in my area that's still fucking slinging dick and strings and
We're trying to.
sick fucking vocals.
Only the loosest
On the
string.
bass. Big Nick Dick.
Big Nick Dick. That's it, bro. You're
I'm
done.
I'm fired, man.
From Central Illinois, it's the Sofa King Awesome Show. Rock, metal, 80s, retro. It's not just good, it's Sofa King good. Oh, baby. Listen every Friday wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple, even YouTube. And now, Sofa King Awesome. Here are your hosts, Thundersticks, on the Sofa King Awesome Show.
Wispy. What's up, everyone? We are fucking here with Robot Army, local heavy metal veterans from here in Jackson, actually from all over Central Illinois. And we will go through a short introduction before we show you a song real quick, starting with Mikey to my right. What do you do?
Pretty much nothing, man. No, I do vocals. I scream and cuss. That's about it. Fuck.
Nicholas?
I'm Nick, and I play bass for...
He slaps shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Slap at the bass.
I'm Brando. I play guitar.
Hell yeah. And we got a song called War. Here it is. Ooh, I like it.
I suffer too much. This war just began. Every time you turn around, innocent lives will end. I'm clawing and scratching and tear my way out of this hell you call life. Every time my eyes close, death is all that I see. No matter what they say, you kill the enemy. It's getting and cutting and throws just to watch this man die. Every time I look up, bombs light up the sky. Just right to stay alive. In this mind I must survive. Every time my eyes close, death is all I see. What they say, kill the enemy.
Dude, that song's fucking sick, dude.
Okay. I'm in the middle of mastering it right now, I guess.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Sounds good. I like that. I like that a lot.
We've recorded it once already with...
It's on our first EP.
yeah, it's on our first EP. We recorded it with Jose from Soul Sleeper.
Mariachi Madness. So, yes, we are in the studio with members from local heavy metal band Robot Army. The two that are not pictured is the other guitarist, Jimmy, and their drummer, Lou. Tell us a little bit about what the song War is about. What specific... Is there a specific war?
Nope. Just
No? It's a war between your
Just
Taco
war.
Bell and the toilet? Or
natural stool softener, man. War.
we're drinking Pepto-Bismol around here just for the shits and gigs.
That's actually one of the first songs we
Yeah.
wrote.
Yeah.
With me, Brandon, and Lou.
The three mains,
Well, yeah.
three musketeers, so to
Yeah,
speak.
pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, self-explanatory, man. War.
Right. Fuck yeah, dude. So tell me about there's no. Is there a specific meaning behind the band name Robot Army? Do we feel like we're all NPCs, just kind of marching in line?
It's weird like that, man.
You said we spoke a little bit about AI,
Yeah.
and just going in on that. And
Seems like we're going that direction. You know, Elon Musk talks about that. You know, scientifically, if you talk to mathematicians, they say it's more probable that we're in a simulation now than we're not.
Suck what?
Me, but at least my guy's getting better. My controller guy, the guy who's controlling me or whoever. If it's automated, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Because
I could use a little bit more bread.
I think that's where
I'm
we're all.
struggling.
Yeah, it's like it's where I'm going. It's like, do I get to rob a bank and not get caught at some point in time? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm laying in bed. This has been a couple of weeks, maybe a month. I'm laying in bed and it's like 3:30 in the morning.
Wait a minute. This ain't one of them stories you text me, is it?
No, this is about robbing a bank.
Okay.
So
Okay.
It might
wild
be.
hair up an ass.
It might be one of them stories. So it's like 3:30 in the morning. My sister messages me and she's like, "Go outside. I think your neighbor's doing something crazy." I'm like, okay, well, why would I want to go outside? Yeah, why would? What is he doing crazy? She said he went up to the school and stole one of the excavators and he's driving it around town. And I live in a town of like 500 people, so it's not very big. I'm like,
you
okay,
hear it across town.
well, I'm not gonna go confront him in an excavator. You know what I mean? So I was like, dude, just call the cops. So my town had a ton of cops in it that night. Well, he went up to the local bank that's been closed for a few months. He went up to the local bank and was going to break into the bank and take all their money.
Oh shit!
That's our local method.
I mean, I guess he had a solid idea, man.
I guess.
You know, except for the small town of 500 that would wake up fucking 320 of them.
I don't even. I don't know.
That's what that song War was about.
His
I feel like that's what most of the times I see him. He's just, you know, he's upset.
just the war between.
He's on the wrong drug.
Calm down, man. Fucking calm down, dude. So you guys are hot off playing a show this past Sunday.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fuck yeah,
It
dude.
was awesome.
You played was a few cover bands, and what was there an outcome of how many toys were raised there, or
They got
I hope
quite
they
a
did
fit,
good.
man. I think they did. I asked Metal Ryan, the
Yeah.
guy that throws
yeah.
them. He,
Huff or Hugh or
yeah.
I think it's pronounced Huff.
Yeah.
I think I heard somebody say Huff the other night.
Great dude, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to him he's always hooking up Robot Army and
Yeah, he's good people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, good
Oh,
guy,
good
man.
dude. Hook you up.
Jimmy. I hope you get feeling better, bud. Like, holy shit. Guy has an ear infection, our guitarist, so he ain't feeling
No, it's
so
an ear
hot tonight.
infection.
Ear infection.
He'll finger it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're sitting at a table with a bunch of dads about to tell some bad dad jokes. I got one. I'll tell you a bad dad joke. It's been a recent favorite of mine. What do you call a pirate that pees on people? R. Kelly.
Dad joke.
You got one?
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies!
This fucking dude.
I'll be here all week, folks.
Oh, yeah. For those listeners that don't know, funny story, a little backstory. Mr. Mike, the lead singer over here, used to be a comedian.
Oh, my God, that's a tough
crowd.
swallow. Yeah.
As you can tell. No.
Oh, yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
That's the big thing now is comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy, all these comedians, man, are like the new rock stars.
Dude, it takes balls, bud.
Mm.
And it's hard to be funny. I mean, every night or
Yeah.
how they do it.
Yeah.
I did it for a few years, and then I just ran out of being funny.
Yeah. Did you have a skit?
Yeah, I had a few. I mean,
It was just, yeah.
yeah.
It's tough. And try to fucking.
I
try to
loved
be
your
funny.
Bucky the Clown stuff.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
hang on. All right. Let's bust out the AI and see if be funny. Oh. That's weird. There once was a robot named Rusty whose circuits were a little bit dusty. He couldn't move or speak or hear, but boy, could he tell a good joke, my dear. Oh, Rusty, the funniest robot in the city. His jokes may be old, but they never get moldy. Oh, Rusty, the robot comedian.
Robots are taking
Is
over.
he listening? Like, we're here with Robot Army, and you're a comedian.
right.
We'll start
Well,
calling
I'm
you
not really a comedian.
the robot. Yeah, well, ex-comedian.
Yeah, I had fun, man. It was fun. Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Rusty Mike.
Check the shit
I
out
think
on
I
YouTube.
seen you at Bogarts.
I've done a lot of when I was
One of your
young-
first shows at Bogarts.
Yeah,
if
man,
you played
I-
multiple there.
Oh, I did. I did a lot of them.
Did you?
All over the place. That was
Fun.
enough about me.
That's fun stuff.
Robot
Hell yeah.
Army.
Hell yeah. Go Robot
Kicking
Army.
ass.
Let's talk about a little bit of your past bands and experiences and what makes this band kind of different. Starting with you, Brando.
So I started playing music with with Jimmy, and we kind of found Lou, and had a band called Minus Blindfold, and it's tough playing and singing guitar, playing guitar and singing. It's tough, man. So I don't remember who we saw, what band Big John was in, but we saw Big John in a band. And I was like, man, we need him. So we got him in the band and formed the Grim. We went through a few bass players. And then I was in a couple bands that didn't work out up to Robot Army, but we've been doing Robot Army for about 10 years now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. We've been. It don't even feel like 10 years.
No, we're pushing that, though.
That's crazy, though. That's fucking nuts. Hell yeah, man. So you got some memorable shows in there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that.
You know, Mike was in Scarred and Utter Chaos.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. That's who I was trying to fucking think of.
You know, what
earlier.
else? What else did we do? We did one with Mikey Morris
Yeah,
called Gravity Falls or
Yeah,
Gravity
played one
Fails.
show in Midtown, Middletown, some fucking
Yeah, Middletown.
Yeah, we dipped
Trailer
our
park in
old
Middletown.
bass player, Preston, good dude, man. We flipped him, shook him up in a fucking porta potty. He wasn't so fucking. It wasn't funny to hear. We fucking thought it was
It's
funny.
fucking hilarious.
That's the comedian coming out of me. Shake the fucking guy.
He
up
wasn't
like a-
happy about it.
Yeah, shake
That
the
was a
poor guy.
shitty
up.
joke.
Yeah.
That was a shitty joke,
That was
man.
horrible, man.
They,
Horrible.
so they had a guy named the Birdman, and they told us when we got there,
True story.
there's going to be this guy that might get on stage and pretend to play guitar with you guys. Just let him do it. Ignore him. That's the Birdman.
That's true.
Like, all right. So why do they call him the Birdman? Well, when he was little, he supposedly got picked up by a giant bird. And
True
he's on,
story,
He's on
man.
Monster Quest or some monster
Yeah,
show.
yeah. We watched it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got on stage with us, played a
True
paper
fucking
guitar.
story.
Yeah.
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 Just let him do his thing, huh?
He kept stepping on dudes. Mike, remember the fucking,
The connection.
fucking ripping it out of the guitar? Dude's looking at him like, what? We're trying to get down, and this dude's up there rocking with us. I mean, hey, what can you do? Wouldn't be a rock show without a fucking
Without that guy.
the Birdman from whatever.
Right.
Middleton.
Fuck
The Birdman
yes.
from Middletown, yeah.
Shout out to that dude, man.
True story, man. That was one of the good stories.
You know,
We've had a bunch of them.
Nick, our bass player, also plays in a band called Before the Fire Dies.
Yeah, and you guys have very decent following. I checked you guys out. Pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your background and what led to Before the Fire Dies and Robot Army.
Well, I was really just not in a band for a while, and my cousin told me about these guys. And so I got a hold of them and
These old fuckers.
was like, hey, you need a bass player, right? And they're like, yeah, come try out. And I tried out and got the spot after like 3 practices and ended up playing a show. And then Before the Fire Dies, their bassist didn't show up or something. And they were like, you wanna play bass for us? And I was like, yeah.
They were playing the show with us that night
Yeah.
without a bass player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, that was the first
I
show
thought
we
that-
played at
Main
the main gate, yeah.
And I was just like noodling on bass, warming up. And they're like, you want to play bass? And I was like, yeah, sure, I guess. But I thought they were kidding at first, you know, just kind of like brush it off.
Right.
Then the next day they said they were looking for a bass player, and I was like, I'll actually play.
Right.
I don't know how you didn't have a band already, man.
Yeah, just kind of slipped away for a while. So
You always played bass? You play guitar at all? A little
a
bit?
little bit of guitar, mostly bass.
Like the
I like bass more.
I like it the bass.
I like
yeah.
the bass, the loose strings, the thick strings.
He's a good fit, man.
Fucking one of my idols over here, man. Mikey Brandt.
Thanks,
I've been
man.
watching you perform since I was 14.
14.
Oh my God.
That's the first time I touched him. Wait
Yeah,
a
you
minute.
burned
What?
me.
the
What?
fuck?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
whoa.
put that
I
on,
touched
cut that
you.
out.
I
Yeah,
touched
that's great.
you on stage, all right?
What's up?
In front of people. What do you think about that?
I didn't mean touch him like physically.
Yeah,
folks.
no, not yet. Now,
touched him musically.
consenting. I consented
Musically,
to it.
Can I?
I consented to it. Calm down. Like,
Shit, dude. Going to prison, motherfucker.
edit. No.
Edit that shit.
So, how would you guys describe your robot sound?
Dad
Dead.
metal, man. You know, I always list us as new metal, but new metal gets such a bad rap. I don't know what to call us.
It's just classified. Yeah. Too
You know,
classified. Yeah.
We like it all. We like rap. We like,
a lot of different
you know, we
influence.
like thrash. We like, you know, one of my favorite bands is Cannibal Corpse. Suicide Silence, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I had a 45-minute I wouldn't say like 30 minutes with George from Corpse Grinder.
Oh yeah, that dude's
Pops,
awesome.
At Pops, about wrestling, dude.
That
Just
dude's so
chilling.
nice.
Yeah, and we just at the merch table just shooting the shit, dude. And it was just like, it was cool, man. You know, it was just really, really humbling. Really
Yeah.
humble dude.
Yeah.
You know, and plus his neck is like as wide as me.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
The neck himself,
Fuck yeah, dude.
legend.
Like this guy, a scarred, utter chaos, and now Robot Army.
Yeah, man. That was like scarred. That was like my first girlfriend, man. Like first piece of ass.
I think you still do the gas can. You still
Yeah, man. I
yeah.
do. Man.
People will ask,
Yeah.
"Where's your gas can at?"
I mean,
Fuck, I forgot.
if they don't remember us, they'll remember the gas can.
the gas can.
Like, you're the guy who drinks from a gas can. Like, well, man, you know,
Is it sweet tea?
no,
Oh,
fucking high.
I read it on Reddit. It was sweet tea, but I
Yeah.
guess I could be wrong. I don't know.
93.
Octane.
Yeah, watered down these days, folks.
600.
Grandpa can't be fucking drinking the $5 gasoline.
Helps me run in the morning.
Run.
Tell us a little bit about how many lineup changes you've been through.
Oh man,
Not a lot
No,
in
two-
Robot Army.
no, two.
You know, we've
Two
never had
members
a
in 10 years,
Yeah,
and one came back. So right, is that you
no.
got that?
Well,
one of them.
we
moved
say
away.
that.
Oh,
Oh, you talking
Well, they
about our
both-
bass players?
They both actually moved.
No,
away.
yeah,
oh,
both.
both bass
I mean,
players.
it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
it was legit. I mean,
Oh,
But we
fucking
say-
move away, man.
We say about Jimmy coming back because me and Louie played with him in Grimm. So
Oh, right, okay. I
it's
see what you're
like
saying.
it's like somebody coming back to the band. You know, he fits in like he should. You know.
One of my favorite shows seeing you guys in Grimm was that Shadows Fall that played at Boondock. You played at Boondocks.
Mm-mm.
Not with Grimm at that time? Were you not in Grimm at that time when
No.
they put? Oh, okay.
My second to
early-
last show. So I remember my last two shows in Grimm.
Mhm.
My second to last show was for what's the band that plays the Three Little Pigs song?
Green Jello.
Okay, we opened up for Green
Get outta
Jello.
here.
That was my second to last show, and then my last show was at the this place in Decatur called Wake the Dead. And it was outside, and we had this band Icon for Hire
Yep.
open up for us,
Mm-hmm.
and their drummer kept following me and Jimmy around all night, wanting us to talk to his guitar player about tone. But it's the hardest thing to talk to another guitar player about their tone. Everybody's tone is their own tone, you know? Why would you talk to another guitar player about their tone? It's like, I don't know, man. Just talking to people about their tones
It's like,
has anybody ever talked to you about your drum tones?
no, man, no, not
Don't-
really.
If somebody came to you and was like, "Man, your drum tone's a little weird. Can I get you to like change it?" How would you feel about that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd be like, wow,
You know,
you're
it's-
a little too specific. I was like, I just tune high to low, bro. Let it go.
I feel like that's something
Let it
that
flow.
that could come out in a cover band,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But and
Your tone's
when you're
off.
making original music, man, it's fucking art, dude. It's what you feel. If that's your tone, that's your tone.
That's right. You feel that? You feel that's my tone, baby.
You feel that?
Somebody once told me my guitar sounded like
you feel it?
mine and Jimmy's guitar sounded like two chainsaws trying to fight each other, and it like broke my heart.
Was that Fred Durst? Said
No,
that?
man.
Oh.
Was this with this band? You talking about?
No, that was our combo days. We slowly moved to heads and half stacks after that. And now we get made fun of for having half stacks at shows. We showed up to the Log Fest, the first Log Fest, and the sound guy says, "You guys better not have 412 cabinets." That's exactly what we had.
We showed up to play a fucking. Hey, we showed up to play, bud. Okay,
We don't fuck
we're
around,
loud.
man.
We're Robot Army. We're gonna fucking be in your face.
We're gonna
And
fuck shit up,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck yes.
that's why we got bigger equipment, because we like to be fucking loud.
Yeah, you know, it
We're in your
sounds better.
fucking face band, man. That's what it's about. Live show.
Still
I
active
mean-
as fuck, man.
I mean, yeah.
It's awesome. It's such an inspiration to see, you know, to sit down, you know, obviously we're from the same town, you know, but I hold certain people who still do the things that they love to a certain standard. You know what I mean? You're one of them, you know. You're one of them now, you know, personally.
I don't feel like I'm ever going to stop playing.
It's in my fabric, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, not only do I not want to stop playing, but I want to like do festivals. So we'll do
Yeah.
the segue into that festival.
Oh, yeah.
Festival
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing the Sofa King Awesome Show, which isn't a festival, but is the Sofa King Awesome Show. It'd be one day. We'll say 10 bands roughly in late summer, early fall at Boondocks. I emailed them. They're not sponsored or anything. This is just talking as we go, because this will air this Friday. It'll be the last episode of this year.
Oh, wow.
So,
Hell yeah.
and so we're all the bands that we've talked to on here. We're gonna try to play the show and just see how it goes, because we got some big names, or at least one big name right now confirmed for next year, and it's Summoning the Lich, however you want to say that. And
Those guys
they're-
kick ass.
yeah, they're fucking amazing. They're signed to Prosthetic Records. I suggest you guys check them out, and Robot Army. You know, we'll do all the socials and all that stuff in the description when this episode drops. But man, there's lots of good things for this show, and I want to do, you know, put forth that effort into the local bands that I all get on here. You know what I mean? Whether you're veterans or whatever, I feel like the free help anywhere, the
Yeah,
publicity, the
for real.
getting the different scenarios, getting a band on here to talk about some things, you know what I mean? And like
Hell
segue
yeah.
into this next question. What could we do to help the local scene? You know what I mean? I know it's
More
pretty
venues.
More
More venues, man. Nobody wants to, you know, like, I mean, nothing.
It's
You
like-
know, I'm
or
not
rent a
dogging,
building
I'm not,
out.
I'm not dogging cover bands, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they do what they do. Everybody does what they do, but man, we're a metal band, and it's hard, man. I mean,
I feel that
once
110%.
again, man, you could play for one person, you could play for 300 people. I mean,
Right.
bar by bar. I mean, you don't know how the outcome is. So I mean, metal band's hard. You know, I mean, it's
I know it's because I think a lot of it
More
has to
venues,
do with
man.
just the social thing of drinking while being at a show. You know what I mean? And so a lot of the venues that you could book, just like places, you know what I mean, that you don't think about, like random aim bets and shit like that. You know
oh
what I mean?
yeah, man. And those
You know-
are always great shows.
We've acquired our
That was our
own
first
PA.
show. That was
What's
our first
that?
show. Robot Army was at the Vets here in Jackson.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a benefit, man. I mean,
Yeah, so I mean, just shit like that getting, you know, buildings,
you're
as long
always-
as people ain't fucking shit
we're
faced and
always doing
destroying
benefits,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
we love doing shit like that.
with playing shows, man, you're always limited to where's got a PA. you know, or where's got a stage. So we've acquired our own PA, and we've got pretty good sound with it. So we can play anywhere, anywhere that'll let us set up in a corner.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
You know, the best thing
And it's
people
going to
can
be a
do.
big corner.
Yeah, and for real.
Once again.
Big dick energy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of big equipment.
We got equipment, man.
And they're loud.
You know, the best thing anybody can do to support the local scene is just
We turn it to 11.
go out and check out some shows.
Yeah, because it's not exactly, and it's not necessarily like just sharing. I mean, you can do that part too. Because that shit is free. You know what I mean? It don't cost you nothing to share it, comment, engage in the algorithm a little bit. That way, it gets in other people's feed. You know what I mean? To go check it out. Link the YouTube so the YouTube gets the hits. You know what I mean?
For real, you know, we got 1,000 people following us. If I could get 1,000 people to watch
And those are
one video and comment on it, that would push things so much.
Right. Yeah. Just check it out. You know what I mean? Just get everything a chance. You know? I mean, it's the people you grew up with. You know what I mean? Doing what they love.
There's a lot of good music out there too. You just gotta open your mind up to new stuff.
Yeah,
100%. And honestly, right back to why I started this podcast and going in the direction of the bands, because I've been in music, and that was obviously the direction to go, is to see who's all out there doing these things, meeting these people. And this thing allows me to go mobile, so I can just hook it to a laptop and at least 4 mics. You know what I mean? And if somebody else wants to talk, you can just swivel that to, you know, that dude or whatever, you know. Or we could keep it MTV style, and I could put just the end of that up there, and we can hold it like, you know, like TRL, you know, top 10. Fucking, you know, I'm fucking Carson Daly. Hey, what's up? You know, fucking coming in with another Tim spot. It's fucking Justin Bieber.
So, yeah, we got a show coming up in March 12th at the Curve.
Yeah, that'd be
we're hosting
day after my birthday.
We're hosting 3 shows.
Buy me a shot.
Is that all part of what you got going on? Is that whole month? Is that Big John's?
Yeah, well, that's how we're going to start it off, as Big John's birthday show. We've been doing these shows in March where it's just remembering people that have passed, man, people that aren't around anymore.
And Big John is a lead singer that was a pretty predominantly successful
in the local
band.
area. Yeah. You know, a lot of he was in a few bands. Most people around here knew him. You know, he did a lot for the local scene.
Artist,
and just inspiring people, man. He inspired me to play music. That's one reason I'm still playing music.
When I was in Under
Big Teddy
Chaos, I played a bunch of shows with Big John Grimm and stuff. I mean, they were.
He was in Nevid's Crest and Midshift and.
Oh, I forgot about Midshift.
I just knew Grimm.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think Midshift is the first band I saw him in. I don't think I saw him in Nevid's Crest.
What's up, Nick?
But so these shows we do in March, this will be. Will it be our third one, or a second?
Annual.
Second.
It's the second one.
Yes.
Okay, so we're giving away a guitar for it.
I heard.
We're gonna try and do this every year.
Okay.
And I find a good guitar. It's not too expensive. That plays very well.
Jeremy, we talked to him. He loves doing that shit, dude.
I'll talk to him for one. Right now, we've been giving away electric guitars, but
Right.
I'd be down for one of Jeremy's one of these years. It'd be awesome, man.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, we're giving away another guitar. It's an Ibanez 7-string. Plays
Those
really
are pretty
well.
good turnouts, man. That was a great turnout.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sean. Okay, so you remember Midshift?
Yeah.
Sean, one of the guitar players from Midshift, got the guitar last year that we gave away.
Okay. Oh.
Those will be fun shows, man. All local metal. It's Necro Signatures, Before the Fire Dies, and Us on the 12th, and I think Syraxis and Soul Sleeper on the 19th. I can't remember the third band I've got on that one. And then the 26th is Haitian Lord and Immaculate Conception and somebody else. I can't remember the third band on that one either.
It's all solid lineups, man, across the board. 3 bands each night.
Yeah, Immaculate just came out with a new album too, and they just lost their drummer, but I'm pretty sure Alex is trying to find another drummer if he hasn't found one already.
Dude, and the Curve shows, man, they're on a Sunday night.
Yeah, they're going to be Sunday 6 to 9.
They kick ass, man. We just played there. We played with this act called The First Jason, which was
Oh yeah, that was a fun show. man.
Jason Voorhees. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's Ari
Voorhees,
Lehman's
yeah.
band.
Yeah, Ari
Yeah.
Lehman.
We played
Yeah.
there with them cats. That was a
Fun.
great show, man. And
It was all right.
yeah, I mean,
It's hard getting a lot of people out on Sunday, but it wasn't bad. It was fun.
yeah. I mean,
But
in
that
the
it
time
isn't like New Year's Eve day. You know what I mean? Like,
time
but those are
before
good
that.
shows. You got any? Oh, you ain't got any of them shows booked? Like New Year's Day shows?
No, we don't really do those, man. We got kids, and we've all got families. So
yeah, family first, bud. You know, I mean,
I know that. Yeah.
This is
It's fucking-
expensive.
all right, Dad.
God,
Fuck.
son of a.
My- Your mother wouldn't like
we all got
Your mother
families
wouldn't
except
like that.
Nick. Nick's still out there slinging dick.
slinging dick. Nick, is that what they call you these days, man?
Slick Dick Nick.
Slinging
I just come up with that but stage name. That's on the bass tonight. Slick Dick Nick, motherfucker,
slinging that dick.
slanging that dick, sucker.
Fuck yeah, yeah, dude, that's so awesome. So, back to the fucking like going out to the shows and like setting up before a show with the podcast. I want to do that shit too. You know what I mean?
great.
Like,
down.
I can't do every show, so don't everybody fucking inbox me like, oh, here's my show.
You
And
should do
remember,
the
I have a
March
life.
12th one at the Curve.
Right.
We should book something here in
There's
Jacksonville.
room.
Yeah,
We should book something here in Jacksonville again, man. I mean,
right. Because it'd be cool to
Yeah, that was
interview
fun,
each
too.
band that's there too. You know what I mean?
And-
do little 5-10 minute fucking run through. You know what I mean?
if we
and
can
stuff
figure
like
out a
that.
place, a cool thing would be all the bands that you had on the first season of this.
Right, Blind Mind, you guys,
everybody,
Hessian
I mean,
Lord. We can get. Well,
should do a
you guys know
Jacksonville gig.
Illithid? Have you heard of them?
Yeah.
Or where are
I
they
just
from?
saw them.
Where are they from? I would ask you while you're fucking with the mic.
I don't really know where
Okay.
they're from.
Because I'm trying to talk to them. So,
Right.
but I mean, I can only go so far in so many directions. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get a central hub, but I also, I understand that people taking time out of their day and gas money and shit's crazy. And I know exposure doesn't pay the bills, but it's also, you know what I mean? It's different, and it'll help out in the long run with shows and organization and everybody getting on the same page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
We never mind playing free shows, man. It's never about the money.
I
It's
understand
never
that.
about the money.
If it was about the money in a metal band, you wouldn't be doing it very long.
no,
no
yeah,
shit.
100%.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
We're to a point now. I mean, we make not a lot, but we do pretty decent on our merch. We got a shit ton of merch out there.
yeah, that's where it's at.
And I mean, that's a good feeling too. Keep buying our shit, by the way. Every time
That
you
keeps
come
us
out.
making shit.
Yeah, and it's great feeling,
That's
man,
for
when you're
sure.
playing shows and, shit ton of people show up and a bunch of them are wearing Robot Army shirts, man. Or
That's the
hats.
shit.
Or beanies or whatever, man. I mean, it's a good feeling, so keep buying our shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hang on, I'll edit this
I
out.
feel like I'm doing a show.
Just thought of something. Like, what if you bought USB flash drives that had secret songs on it that weren't available anywhere else but that flash drive?
I've thought about
it-
that. So
you know what
CD
I mean?
Baby offers me flash drives.
Do they?
Yeah, I can buy flash drives from them instead of CDs, but I just don't know what people will buy.
I know, it just hit me right there.
Everybody's
'cause
buying these
I'm trying to make
vinyl albums now. I don't understand.
There's no
Vinyl
money
sounds
in
like
that.
shit.
Yeah, there's no money
I don't
in
understand why people.
I think vinyl's kick ass, dude. I like it.
that. Yeah, if you get a cool
Yeah,
fucking
like
red,
antiques.
red
Antiques
resin,
are cool.
Yeah.
Like Grandpa's guitars.
right there.
And that's the same thing with a lot of people bitch about having fucking CDs, man. Like nobody,
Yeah,
man, I'm-
Mike's like, I got fucking cassette tapes out the ass, bro.
I got Scar cassette tapes, Boxo.
Oh yes. Let me get one of those.
I once
used to
had a
have one.
car with an 8-track, and it had the first Black Sabbath album in it, stuck in it. So that's all I listened to for my first year of driving around.
So
was-
you're just a metalhead from then on.
Oh, yeah.
You had no choice. It was
Yeah.
I had to be, yeah.
That was destiny, bro. The car of destiny, right there. The
Black
fucking-
Sabbath,
Yeah.
full circle, dude. Sunday night, you just played with the Aussie Tribune.
All right.
Sorry,
They're really good, man.
No, man.
All the bands we played with that night were
Great
really
time,
good, but
dude.
they made the mistake that all local bands make, and they leave before the end of the show. And that's really rude to the other bands.
It is who. put on the show and stay.
I sat and listened to
due diligence.
I sat and listened to music I hear every day on the radio all night long. I could have gone and listened to YMG exactly. And they
Who said
couldn't even
that?
stick around for one song. It's very, very disappointing.
Hey, but it was for a great cause, and we did a great
Yeah.
job, man.
That's
Kick
right.
ass.
And the 8 people we played for, it was important that we played for those 8 people because those 8 people kick ass.
Fuck yeah, they do.
Those are our real fans.
That's right.
And we still had a great time with them. Even
Yeah.
though there weren't very many.
No,
Right.
Doesn't
we
really
threw the
matter.
fuck down.
Oh yeah, man.
So your
And
next
it's another opportunity, another place. You know, Canton, Illinois. We can go back there. We always got a place to play
Yeah.
there.
It was a
now,
neat
so-
drive.
I know that
Very
Head
cool
PE
drive.
plays a lot at
I'd like to get onto a
Pekin,
Head PE
in
show
Pekin.
too, but
yeah, they play a lot at
Yeah, we need to fucking
Twisted
book
Spoke
a weekend.
Saloon or some shit.
yeah. So
We
that's
just, was it
yeah.
last year we played with at the winery? We opened for it
for
wasn't-
Tantric.
Yeah, that wasn't really our style.
Paralandra.
I mean,
Paralandra was pretty cool.
I just
Yeah.
know that one hit that they had.
Yeah, me too, man.
You're right.
My
You're
wife,
right.
loved it. My wife was having a great time. I'm like, keep your titties in your shirt.
keep fucking.
Keep your fucking titties in your
There's
shirt.
lots of titties
girl.
out that night.
What in the hell? Yeah, it was a great time though, man. Good show.
Yeah, it was a good show. They're all so unique in their own way. Every show is unique. There's something about it, you know. And if you even the shows where there's not a lot of people, if you open your mind up and take it for what it is, you're still out showing your art to people. You can always find one person rocking out to it.
We always do these.
And if you don't have one person in there, then you got a good practice.
I always think, like you're talking about that, I always think like the benefits, man, you never know what the fuck you're getting into. You know what I mean? You go to like we played a benefit for, oh man, I don't even remember where the fuck it was, but remember we showed up and it was just like country music and these people looked at us like, what the fuck is going on?
We've played some weird ones, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Goddamn technical difficulties.
Guys, we got to start over. This is not recorded.
I didn't push record.
I did not press record on this motherfucker. I hope you guys don't have to work tomorrow. Shit.
No, I knew it was coming. Eventually.
Goddamn dispensary marijuana.
I know that should be fucking kicking my ass sometimes, man.
Me and Brandon was talking and Nick earlier about some of us liked the mail. You wasn't in the band yet, but it was when we played the Mansion Fest.
Oh, yeah.
I hated the
I
man.
had a fucking great time, dude. It was probably one of my funnest shows we had. I was trying to get us back on. We didn't get on the second time, but like I said, it was like a rave. It's kind of like a rave and Robot Army. And we were like in this back barn behind this mansion. It was, where was that? Like in Farmington or some shit?
It's at a mansion called Punky's Palace, is what people call it. I don't know.
It was a cool environment, man. I mean, if anything.
You know the mansion on the way to St. Louis? There's a mansion on the way to St. Louis.
It's kind of by the old, they had a car antique shop there.
Yeah. Yeah, the place is neat.
Yeah, it was cool, man. That was good.
It wasn't a good show, but the place is cool.
Which show? We played the same set like 3 times. Hey, more people are fucking flocks of people would just show up. It was like somebody. It was a rave. Remember they had a fucking swimming pool in there, and
Yeah.
I mean it was cool, man.
You know, you always you go on trips and you regret, man, I should have taken more fucking pictures. I should have pulled over and got some selfies with me and Nick
Right.
next to, I don't even know what it was, a river or,
Riverside, we were like on the
I don't
levee.
know. We were on the levee. It was neat. It was badass.
Is that where you guys stopped and fucked?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
That's why it took us so long getting there. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Lover's Lane.
We were
We had to find somewhere that was selling baby wipes, man. My ass was all nasty.
Speaking of baby wipes, I heard like I guess the younger generation, there was a party that went viral because the entry fee to get into the party was you had to wipe your ass with a wet wipe. If it came back clean, you got to go in.
Oh,
If it
hell
was
no.
dirty,
Oh boy.
see you later. Cleveland Browns.
What kind of party?
Don't know.
Shit.
A licking asshole party, apparently.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
What the hell's going on in that party?
I didn't get the deets, but man, I kind of want to go. You know.
These kids.
And every time I wipe
nowadays,
my ass, I
they're-
kind
they're
of think
butt
about
licking.
it. I'm like,
Yeah.
We should try that at the next show and see if, like, check it out, man. Look, you can pay $5 to get in, or you can baby wipe it, and if you come back dirty, double up, motherfucker.
dude,
Bam,
bro,
Hey, there it is, man.
call it Stinkfest.
Yeah, Stank Fest.
You gotta get
Whew.
the smallest place with no AC.
Whew.
No, if it comes back dirty, you get in free, and then if it's clean, you gotta pay $10 to get in.
And there's a raffle at the end.
You ain't got no poop on your butthole. There's something wrong with you.
After about three
You
metal-
keep all the baby wipes. It's like contestant number 1. It's like, all right, so you win.
We drain the juice out of it. Whoever drinks it gets $40.
$40
That's half the door.
and a pack of a 3-pack
door.
of dude wipes.
Yeah, and dude wipes.
It's like the those contests at food places, you know, who's got the dirtiest wipe, you know,
Yeah,
the record.
Hall of Shame. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
There's been some dirty wipes Sunday.
Oh god, dude. I'm going to that show.
For $40, are you gonna drink the fucking picture? of
No, man, I'm there as a
squeezed out
podcaster. I gotta layman it like you guys, bro. What are you talking about?
You know, there are people that do that shit, man, too. $40, man. I've been drinking all day. I'll fucking drink it.
I'll do
Fuck it.
I'll do it right now.
Like, do it.
Do it. I dare you.
That's one of the good things about playing all these little bars and shit like that, too, man, is you get to see some fucking weird shit, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
weird shit.
Oh yeah.
Some cool shit too, though. Like, like the show we just played in St. Louis last summer.
Oh, yeah, the Biker Fest?
Like a bike fest going on.
Yeah, that was real fucking fun,
It
man.
was neat. It was being on that stage gave you the appearance that we were playing for nobody. But in between songs, you'd hear people clapping, and we were in this. I don't know. There's buildings all around, just this giant parking lot. What was the name of the bar? You guys remember?
It was some biker bar, man. I really don't remember.
Can't remember. No.
It was like a courtyard, but it was like a fucking half tore down building. It was cool as fuck.
Dude,
Downtown
people all
St.
around
Louis.
the courtyard were
blocks.
watching, and people in the buildings were watching out the windows. It was neat.
Yeah, it was a fun one, man. I think
People were walking by with
Then we got
little
some YouTube
clones they
videos.
bought from the little nursery next to the place.
Oh, I remember that. It was just people carrying fucking pot plants and shit. It was
Yeah,
pretty neat.
what the?
It was like next door to the bar.
I think that bar just closed too, or they just sold it. The nursery's still open.
Midwest Biker Fest. That's what that was.
Yeah, yeah, that was fun. That was a good
A
one.
lot of fun, yeah.
We should have stopped and taken pictures at that one too.
That's one thing we.
With the assless chaps.
Yeah, that's one thing we lack, man. Is a bunch of fucking band photos, man.
I know, man.
That's what happens when you get old. We're like, hey, let's take band photos. Like, okay, and then we don't do it
That motherfucker right there, man.
every time.
Fuck yeah. That motherfucker's badass. So it shoots, I mean, obviously up to 4K, but 4K constantly, and then takes 6K photos.
Oh hell yeah!
So, or ultra 4K, whatever you want to call it, but it's pretty fucking dope. And so also when I learned this recently, when I do my drum videos, I can select the frame rate so I can have it record at 50% at 60 frames a second. So when I'm playing back on the camera, it's kind of slow-mo, you know? But then when I get into an editing thing and then I just like speed it up just to 200% where it's normal, then I can do the really cool slow-mo, you know what I mean? Because they recorded it at halftime at 60, so when I speed it up, then I get this like 120, so to speak, you know? And it's fucking just so crisp and so clean. Like, I don't know if you
Oh, yeah.
remember, like, when you first would see, like, 4K TV, the resolution, you know, you're like, that looks like fake for some fucking reason. You know what I mean? Like, why does that not look real? Like,
Too good.
yeah, you're like, it looks too good. And then, so you just, like, see I don't know, it's just so crisp and so clean, you know, and just, you know, that lights are your friend and stuff like that. And I have a habit of kind of shooting in a dark setting because I was like, I don't want white light interfering, but also fucking, 6'3" ceilings, you know, so...
You know, I think you can fix that high quality thing where it doesn't look real. It looks too real. It doesn't look real.
Mm-hmm.
With the frame rate inside the TV settings.
Right. I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
I've never had a TV nice enough to do it, but
He's like, I've heard stories. Christmas
I've
is
heard
coming up.
stories.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up.
You just got a nice little speaker for Christmas, man.
oh yeah, I got a new little sub for mixing and mastering.
Yeah.
I hate mixing and mastering.
I'm glad you do it, man.
Out of creating music, man, I just want to sit down and play guitar, man. I don't want to do all the recording stuff and
Yeah, we record all of our own shit. Like everything. And
Yeah, I can tell.
This mother.
I know, right?
Hey, for a constant, that's what hard hitter meant right there. There was a question about, because I kind of like, I don't want to be, it's not necessarily nice all the time, but it's because I'm like, look, even if you guys had other stuff and you're like, I just don't have like the mics to do it. Like, if one of you has a Presonus fucking interface or a program, a DAWs, which you're recording and mixing and mastering in,
I'm using Logic.
we can send you the files. You know what I mean? You can come here and do whatever. You know what I mean? Like the tones or plugins, and you can go mix and master your own fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't care. I'm just like, I have the shit that I just want to help. You know what I mean? Like I just want to puke helpness, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I just like it's
Puke helpness.
you know, because like I know recording, getting everybody together, and you're definitely gonna have to
It's
fucking. It's
we're re-recording songs right now.
So you get like Mike's here, he could be like, I'm gonna go by Brooks fucking Tuesday night and fucking shoot some vocals. You know what I mean?
Like? Is that what I sound like, Brooke? God dang.
Fucking Marge's brother from The Simpsons. Fucking. If they we'll get you back home. We'll get you back home safe.
It's all good. I'm messaging my kids. So I run a pizza restaurant.
No shit.
And well, it's there's like 5 stores, and
Smuggles pepperoni.
my boss owns them, of course, but I run one of the stores for him, and my kid is my assistant manager. So
Fuck yeah, that's dope. I
text him some work stuff.
Pepperoni shortage, Dad. We need.
It's mushrooms.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mushroom
just no
shortage.
code words. All right, got it.
Yeah. The diamonds on the rock.
Bald eagle flies at midnight, Dad. No, I own a construction company.
Right on.
Yeah, it's my 3rd year. It's going pretty fucking good, man.
Hell yeah.
Then obviously the media is just a front for my money laundering, but no, it's fucking, I'm not making anything off of that. It's just exposure.
Yeah.
And just right now, it's what I love. It's what I want to do. And just while I'm still here, I'm going to do it. And at least you guys can always have something to look back on if we, do some videos and shit.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
I love making music. I just hate, it's so hard getting the sound of the band room recorded.
Yeah.
And then everything else that comes with that, because you've got to make videos for your songs.
Mm-hmm. You
know?
have to.
You've got to.
Got to. Because
You got to.
yeah, I want to watch your videos. You know what I mean? I watch my own drum videos. If you got that special site, I'll watch those videos too. You know what I'm saying? You got that spicy content.
Spicy.
So this is a pretty glorious episode. A lot of good things happened during this season. But this is the season finale episode with one of the bigger local bands that we've had that I know in my area that's still fucking slinging dick and strings and
We're trying to.
sick fucking vocals.
Only the loosest
On the
string.
bass. Big
Oh,
Nick Dick.
Big Nick Dick. Oh, that's it, bro. You're
I'm
done.
I'm fired, man. Fired.
It's a big episode, the season finale with a pretty big fucking band, and a lot of good things happened this season. Yeah, dude, you guys are.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You're
Yeah,
welcome, man. I
absolutely, man.
appreciate you coming. twice. But yeah, man. Hopefully next season, obviously, be a different scenario than what you see now, and hopefully some better upgrades and some more cameras and whatnot. And hopefully, you guys will be back full force with everybody here.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy. Hopefully, you're better by the time this airs. Lou,
work boy.
Who you having on next season?
So. To kick off the show, I have Pizza Records. I just confirmed with them. They're a local music shop here in town.
Oh yeah.
That I try to save.
I wonder
some
if
of that.
they sell CDs.
Yeah, I think they do. They do have a bunch of albums.
Because records sound like shit.
They have. They're getting ready to do this thing. Here, I'll just read it. I'll read it right now so it airs for them because I'm going to their shop.
And I'm from Jacksonville also, so I'll be hitting it up.
Yeah, I'll read their last post. So this is verbatim.
And buy some records.
Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool. So announcement for all aspiring musicians and fans of music. This is Pizza Records located at 326 West State Street, Jacksonville, Illinois. So it's an announcement for all aspiring musicians and fans of music. Pizza Records, in collaboration with the Gillum House, is wanting to give aspiring musicians and bands an opportunity to try out a set or just practice in front of an audience. This is a free, no-judgment venue where you can sell your merch and build a fan base. This is not a paying gig at this time. We will promote your show, set, and hopefully get some ears for your music and get your name and brand out there. We will have openings from 5 to 7 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and 5 to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Contact us at Pizza Records if you're interested. We are also going to try to have paid gigs for professional musicians soon. Jacksonville has been without a proper music venue for far too long. We were just talking about that. And also, if you'd like to sell your merch there or music as a part of their inventory, just talk to them as well. And that's Pizza Records, ran by Devin and Heather Smock. They are good people.
They're about to start selling CDs there, Brandon.
He's like, they're about to get Robot Armied.
Hell
They're
yeah.
about to start selling Robot Army CDs.
Hell yeah.
I'll hit them up.
So I actually talked to her. So she's confirmed for the first episode of the new season. I'm going to go to their shop, and we're going to do there and do, some B-roll footage and show their shop off around. And then the band Brave New World, they're from St. Louis, and that's where I'll be there. And then Summoning the Lich or Lick, whoever you're talking to, is a big name that's hopefully confirmed for February. They're actually
You'll ask them how to pronounce that, right?
Yeah, 100%. And they're in the studio right now, so I'm just kind of it's the date is just up in the air. I'm just letting them, I told them I'd get back to them or they get back to me, vice versa.
We're technically in the studio too, but the studio is my kitchen, so. And
I would like to talk to Left for Dead from, where are they based out of? Canton or Peoria?
Out of Peoria. You'd want to get a hold of Nick Bell. Nick Bell's good people.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I would talk to him.
I'd like to get him on one of these Big John shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they're busy around that time, I guess, buddy, or
because there's a lot of big names, Soul City Stranglers I want to talk to, the Pimps I want to talk to.
That'd be neat to get them in here.
Or I'll fucking go to them. For the Annihilate, the bands have been around. I would be more than happy to,
Do you remember Honest Pod?
Mm-hmm, I do. I said Insulin Bunnies to Kevin Wilder. Do you remember playing with them, Insulin Bunnies, at fucking Circle R?
Yep.
I remember so many fucking bands, dude. I don't give a fuck how much pot I smoke, dude. I still remember so much shit.
Circle R.
The dude that fronted Honest Pod's got a band now called 7274s.
Uh-huh.
And he was on the local scene when Mudvayne was on the local scene in Decatur, playing with Mudvayne and Taxi War Dance all at the Hall of Justice. So he'd have some good stories if you want to get him in here.
Taxi War Dance, fun fact, the bassist had a nephew that I grew up with. So Taxi War Dance was also a very huge part of listening to and local scene. My uncle's bassist for this big band, and then they opened up for Incubus, and it was just always the inspiration was always around when I was playing music. Whether it was because I was from a small town.
Bella's got another band now called Emperors and Angels.
It's fucking awesome just to see that continue and just grow. And I'm not talking shit on my hometown, Jacksonville, but man, it's so hard to work with these fucking people here, man, and just find because like you guys are scattered out. You guys aren't all centrally located. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but you're all from, you're from Jacksonville, Springfield, Canton.
You got to be willing to make the trip, man.
like wherever Auburn, and you're just from all these different backgrounds and
Dedication.
influences and the dedication's there. And I know being a drummer, man, I was like, I have multiple drum sets now, so it's fine. I could just like load one up and take one to someone's house, you know what I mean, and that'd be all right. But I've yet to find anybody has that heart. Even if they do, they're in an existing band, you know what I mean? And I just I don't know, I'm like, well, I can't play.
Finding the people is the hardest.
Yeah. And I was like, I wish I just knew how to play like electric guitar, dude, and just fucking shred and play drums at the same time. Not at the same time, but you know what I mean? Like record a fucking
Yeah.
I got a pick on my fucking snare stick, dude. I'm just
So my friend Shane, 72, 74 guy, his drummer he knows how to play electric guitar, and his drummer's recorded maybe 2 or 3 albums worth of songs, 10 songs a piece, in the last 2 years. This dude writes so much. And it's probably because he can play all the different instruments. He can play drums, he can play bass, he does the singing, he does the fucking guitars, he does it all.
Yeah. So I just fucking sit at home. I mean, I'll probably write a fucking country album or a fucking Ed Sheeran album at this fucking rate.
That's
I'm
what
not really
sells now.
sure, man. I know, but I'm heavy to my roots, man. Like I love fucking just energetic fucking just bands and metal with good frontmen and fucking consistent, that's just fucking energetic. But
I like emotional music. Most emotional music I like sounds like shit, but
I get goosebumps when certain songs come on and shit, and we jam and vibe out and shit, but
we got some songs that we play that when it just hits right, man, I get goosebumps.
it's just like, fuck, this is why I do what I fucking do. Mm-hmm. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in for the season finale of the Sofa King Awesome Show, guys. Go give everybody that we mentioned in this video a local, sponsorship.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Everything. The follow, the subscribe, the YouTubes, the this, the that's, the Facebooks, the Instagrams. Just fucking hit it up. And we will see you next year, next season. Thank you, guys.